Not Ethereum. Solidity.
Solidity.
Solidity. Builds it better.
Blockchain 069 Solidity 0 to Hero. Proudly presented by B&IYA.
This is a hands-on course where you don't screw the blockchain, instead it screws you.
So guys, let's discuss what you have studied in blockchain till now or what else you know about blockchain. So, blockchain in this course will refer blockchain as simply BC. It's just a short form, not anything else. You dirty minds. So BC, simply put, is a data structure. It can also be considered as a list of lists, kind of linked list. You ask your DSA friends. I have no idea about it. This is made up of nodes or blocks. As you can see, my pronunciation is not good, so I can say blocks or blocks, so bear with me. See, it is made up of blocks, like you can see A, B, C, D, E, and F, and the top right corner diagram as well, as you know blockchain. Okay, so apart from that, these blocks can also store codes of nuclear weapons as well as image of Pingu. Now let's head back to the ancient times. So basically back in 2008, when you all were busy playing your favorite games like Grand Theft Auto 4, God of War, FIFA 9 and SmackDown, I on the other hand was busy writing a white paper. You know white paper? Yeah, I was writing an article or a white paper that was intended towards blockchain. Back in 2008, this legend by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto produced a Bitcoin white paper in which he didn't exactly give the concept of blockchain, but he rendered an idea that was similar to blockchain. So what does that white paper stated? It stated that transactions of value exchange enter a peer-to-peer network and are periodically grouped into blocks or lists. When a block of transaction is persisted, it is chained to the previous block. So see, what does this mean? Let us understand this by an example. See, when we have a transaction between a peer-to-peer network. In this transaction, any transaction or any process of monetary exchange, it is chained or it is converted into a block. Okay, like similar 5 or 6 transactions may be there, they will be converted or chained into a block together. So this transaction or this block is chained to the previous blocks, like block 1 to the block 2 to block 3 to block 4 to block 5 and so on. Okay, next, moving on, it was made clear that certain properties of blockchain could have applications beyond the field of financial transactions. This opened gates for communities to try and build upon Bitcoin, but it was purposely made so as to be less flexible and ill-fitted for extension. What does this mean? Like, you have a new innovation, people were trying to stretch it in different directions, trying to discover many possibilities that it could withhold, but what was the issue here? The Bitcoin was not stretchable or flexible. Okay, so people needed people liked the concept, but they needed something which they could expand upon. Okay, so in this case, here was a savior, a messiah, a legend was born by the name of Vitalik Buterin. Back in 2013, Lord Vitalik Buterin produced or published the Ethereum white paper. What was this? And when Ethereum was launched in 2015, yeah, it was publicly launched in 2015, but the paper was produced in 2013. So when Ethereum was launched in 2015, it quickly became one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies on the planet, second only to Bitcoin. As you know, we have already studied that Bitcoin was not flexible, so Ethereum solved the problem. So the market valued Ethereum because it provided a platform for deploying and running smart contracts on a public blockchain. Exactly the problem catering the issues with Bitcoin. So what happened next? In this terms, in the Ethereum slide, you can see we have a term smart contracts. So what is the smart contract? Smart contract was the brainchild of Nick Szabo back in 1994. The idea then was that many legal contracts, notaries and other analog agreements could be enforced nearly automatically using digital protocols and cryptographic signatures. So what was this idea? Basically, it was of the notary system, that you go legal tenders or notaries now. it is catered to that issue. It meant to solve that problem. Basically, what all your paperwork will be digitalized. In spite of its fantastic background, deploying smart contracts on Ethereum felt more like general level programming as compared to legal contracts. Just like it, rather than writing, it was more like programming. Okay, nothing more than that. Amazing fact, in fact, the EVM, that is not your electronic voting machine, but the Ethereum virtual machine, is Turing complete. The editor has made a error here, that is, it is not Turing complete, it is quasi Turing complete. What is written here? What does that mean? Ask the narrator. The typewriter has no clue about it. Okay, so the typewriter has done me dirty here. Let me explain. What is Turing complete? First, we need to address this. So imagine a block, and if that block can be compared to a machine, okay, I have machine A. Let's assume that block is machine. If inside that block I can fit all the mathematical calculations possible, so that block will be considered as Turing complete. Similarly, the EVM could also be considered Turing complete, but here is a catch. What catch it is? It is the catch of gas. You know gas? Gas is the fee that is charged for every transaction in an Ethereum blockchain protocol. So due to this gas fees, it makes the EVM, that is the Ethereum virtual machine, quasi Turing complete. That is pseudo Turing complete. So that was all for this video. In the next video, we'll discuss more about the characteristics of this blockchain. And yeah, till then, peace.
Like the video? A like. If not, a dislike. Till then, peace.